I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round 2. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at 7. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in a shooting guard. And for Chicago, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. You look at Chicago, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
It's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with the win.
Shot clock at 6. The Beast sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing you get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Yeah, something Gideon has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. Takes a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Oh, he picked him clean. In transition, here they come. Here's Pritchard. Giddey defends. The ball's knocked loose. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound, Celtics. Here's the Beast. He's got 5. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Here's White. Tatum with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Kick out to Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Down low. Here's the beast. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is important for a rookie.
Brown gets the bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. White for three. Sinks it from distance. White's got his second basket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
White on the wing. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Bulls trail by 12. Outside Jones. The swim move for three. Boston pulls it in. And here's Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Puts up a deep three. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Brown. Dosunmu, pass to White. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Boston leading by 12. Outside Tatum. A minute and a half left in the first. On target from range. Tatum's got 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in a two-guard.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 17.
Number 67. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Got a piece of it. Tatum looking it over. Pass to the Beast. Buzelis grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giddey passes to White. Back to Giddey. Outside Herter. Now here's Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Outside Tatum. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep. Boston again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Inside, Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Pritchard's got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside White. Pass to Giddey. Here he goes. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by White. Here's the Beast. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He tallied 32 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year.
So it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
The score, the Bulls 38, the Celtics 52.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in it to 3. Small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Vucevic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And here's Brown for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
To the wing on the left. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Buzelis. White's got 15 points.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
The Bulls trail by 14. White, the pass to Giddey. Offensive board. White, good. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
To the inside. The shot by Buzelis no good. Boston leading by 14. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Here's the beast. Outside, Brown. On the clock. Here's the beast. He's guarded by White. Here's the beast. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Deshumu. The shot, no good. Good D by Porzingis. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. The beast passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. It's Brown on the wing. Drains the triple. He's got 17.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Giddey. He's got 5. To the middle. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Giddey's got 7.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contesting. Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
On your feet and make some noise.
Celtics lead by 15. Brown looking around. Pass to the beast. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Bulls ball.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And here's White. Oh, powered down with both hands.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker. Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Outside Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at...
The Bulls trail by 14. On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the 2. Boston's shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
White. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Here's the Beast. On the wing, Tatum. Over to the left wing. Fades. Again, Boston.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
To the paint. Here's White. Boston pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Jones from outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Celtics lead by 20. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Pritchard, no good. Sumu outside. Pass to Jones. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Bulls have gotten nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Out to the wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Right side White to stop the drought. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovables.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's the Beast. And he makes it. And the Celtics lead by 21.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Knocked away. Finished off the break.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Number 67.
And so here is Chicago. Right wing. Inside. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Buzelis. Buzelis has got 4 assists in the game. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Pass to the Beast. Here's Pritchard. To the inside. Shoots from 12. The Beast shot is off. Brown against White. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
DeSumo with it. Tatum's there. 3-pointer. Who's that? And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Here's the Beast. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Lays it up and banks it in.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Jones, the pass to DeSumo. Here's Buzelis. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's the Beast. To the paint. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kobe White picks one.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the game. Holiday against Giddey. Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. Nice D from Vucevic.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 on the clock. The deep three. Chicago with a rebound.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Beast.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Here's the Beast. Herder defending. The Beast. Good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Giddey. Can't hit from in close. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside